The Young Bucks have teased Jeff Hardy's AEW debut, and Matt Hardy responds. We have an update on Sami Zayn's WWE future, and a huge gimmick match has been added to Impact Wrestling Hard to Kill. It is all in the wrestling news right now. What did you have for breakfast this morning, Andrew?
I had some toast with butter on.
Was it white bread or brown bread?
It was white bread.
White bread, okay. One slice or two?
Two.
Okay, cool. All right, just good to know. Young Bucks on Twitter being naughty boys again, I see.
Teasy.
So what have they been up to, Andrew?
So yesterday, the Young Bucks changed their Twitter header to a photo of Jeffrey Hardy.
I know him.
You know him
He's from off of Willow that time.
Off of the Willow that time. Off of the Hardy Boys, perhaps? Who knows?
Yes, the detectives.
And obviously, with a certain Jeffrey Hardy's brother being in AEW, there is speculation that Jeffrey Hardy may appear on AEW TV.
I think that's been speculation ever since WWE released. I think almost immediately this was happening.
Yeah, literally.
But yeah, so I mean, Young Bucks use their bio and their pictures on Twitter as ways to just rile us, and sometimes they'll do stuff on there which does come to fruition. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they will do stuff that is just there to wind us up. In the same way that so many of us ponder our orbs, many of us ponder the Twitter bio of the Young Bucks. Matt Hardy responded to this with a screen grab of it, saying, "I love the Young Bucks constantly changing Twitter bios. They're too good." What? I mean, obviously, we'd said originally that we didn't want to see Jeff Hardy doing anything in AEW until he was in a good place to do so. It kind of feels like that might happen in the first quarter of next year.
It really does. Obviously we saw him appear on Matt Hardy's Twitch channel, and he appeared to be in a good place. And I think Matt Hardy wouldn't display Jeff or take any sort of advantage of Jeff. I mean, he's his brother after all, and show him on his Twitch channel and kind of be pushing for this if Jeff wasn't in a good place, So I've been saying this, I've probably said it on a news video and with you as well, Tom. I would love to see kind of like a retirement match for the Hardy Boys to go against the Young Bucks, a team that's been very much influenced by the Hardys. They've had matches before. I think they had a match in Ring of Honor, and then didn't the Hardys then go on to turn up at WrestleMania the next night or something, which was incredible.
They did. Yeah, that was it. It was they stood on top of the ladder in Ring of Honor, and then they were the surprise entrant, and the entire arena went wild.
They did.
It was an amazing moment.
And I think I couldn't think of a better younger team than the Young Bucks for the Hardys to go up against, and then kind of bow out and bid their farewell to the squared circle, at least in a performance aspect anyway. But I mean,
do you see this as a farewell tour for the Hardy Boys?
I mean, perhaps I'm not sure. I guess with everything both Matt and Jeff have really gone through, and I mean, Matt and Jeff are still really good in the ring, don't get me wrong at all. They still put 110% into it, but obviously with all the matches they've been through, all the things that they've done to innovate the game in a lot of ways for wrestling, I think it's definitely taken a toll on their bodies anyway. So perhaps it is. I'm not saying it necessarily should be. It's when they feel like they're ready to do so, step away. But I think it would be a very nice way to kind of bow out, with the Young Bucks. So yeah.
Nice. I like that. Sami Zayn update. So Kevin Owens is re-signed with WWE, and it led to people thinking what about Sami Zayn? Obviously him and Kev, they always keep finding each other, and I think that they'll always lean off of one another. Cage Side Seats saying that there is speculation that Kevin Owens re-signing with WWE makes it more likely that Sami Zayn, when his contract comes up soon, will also re-sign with them, and that Sami Zayn's increased TV time as of late, all that brilliant stuff he's been doing with Brock Lesnar, is actually part of the WWE strategy to keep him there. Very similar. This is something they do a lot as WWE, where they'll if there's somebody they want to keep and they're coming up to the end, they'll make sure that they really give them a lot of really juicy stuff on television.
Yeah.
And sort of offer them the moon on a stick. And sometimes they'll take it. More often than not, they'll take it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they won't. And you have to think that Sami Zayn, with Kevin Owens staying as well, like he's got a buddy there throughout. And I think that I think the stuff he's been doing with Brock Lesnar, I don't know where we go with it.
Yeah.
I hope it leads. Do you know what? Wouldn't it be great if it led to Sami Zayn picking up a pin over Brock Lesnar?
I would love to see something like that. It'd be incredible. Like I said in the previous news video, I think Sami's just having the time of his life, I think, at the moment. I think he's really enjoying this persona, or at least it seems like it, in his performances and everything. Like, he's just having good fun, and even like you can see it in Brock's eyes as well, and the way he performs too in the ring with his promos and his interactions with Sami Zayn. I think they just like enjoy being in each other's company and having just this weird little thing going on at the moment. And I would personally, I would probably like to see Sami Zayn a lot more in proper matches and things as well. But if Sami is enjoying what he's doing too, maybe just let him do what he wants to do, and because he's proven himself so many times, much like Kevin as well. He's done a lot, he's done so much, and if he feels like this is the way for him to kind of just like be settled and kind of just enjoy the things that he's doing, then fair enough.
Jonathan Gresham will defend the Ring of Honor Championship tonight.
Woo.
I know. Ring of Honor isn't a thing right now. Well, Gresham is taking the classic Ring of Honor title on the road with him. And this is what I'm really excited to see is Jonathan Gresham, which is what I hoped would happen. Jonathan Gresham wins the ROH title, and then during the ROH downtime is just the ambassador for Ring of Honor. He'll go places and defend the belt as ROH champion. And tonight at GCW's Blood on the Hills, he's defending it against AJ Gray. And it's AJ Gray's first ever crack at the ROH title, and it's being fought under pure rules.
Ooh.
And I think a whole new world is going to discover just how great, not only Jonathan Gresham, but how great AJ Gray is.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I think when you look at what when it's easy for perceptions to be deceiving with AJ Gray, but you watch him go in the ring, he is incredible. He's brilliant. He has got one of the finest spine busters on the indie circuit.
Oh my goodness.
I said it.
He said it. When someone's got a top quality spine buster, they've got me hooked in. And to do this match in pure rules as well, oh my goodness gracious. You just see the wrestling acumen. You see the wrestling acumen between both competitors. That's what I like about the cup in NXT UK as well. Like, I just love that they utilize their arsenal of proper wrestling moves, and then when it gets to when we start getting towards the end of the match, that's when they just pick it up. The pace picks up. They bring everything out. This is going to be phenomenal, without a doubt.
They'll have great fun. They'll have great fun under that one. If you do have time over Christmas, do check out AJ Gray's trip to Cultaholic Island for Desert Island Graps. It was a game changer for me, because I always tried to edit swearing in some early episodes of Desert Island Grabs. And then AJ Gray came on, and every other word was F. So I just went, it's going to take me too long to edit this, so we'll just put an expletive warning on. He's ace. Oh, I love AJ Gray. Good luck tonight, mate. Absolutely smash it. Also tonight at Blood on the Hills from GCW, the Briscoes versus Brody King and PCO for the GCW tag team titles. A no-rope barbed wire match between Jordan Oliver and Atticus Kogar. It's going to be fun. But really, the eyes are on a big tag team match. What's the tag match?
Oh my God, it's the Cardonas versus the greatest tag team in all the land. It's Bussy. It's
Bussy!
And blooming Effie. So here we go. Come on, give that to me. That's gonna be amazing. Amazing. I can't find the words.
This has been beautifully built for such a long time. Cardona's and Effie and Ali Catch getting amongst it. So good. I may stay up late tonight and watch that. I've got a lie-in tomorrow morning. I may stay up late and watch that. Talking of the Cardonas, they had a little moment last night on Impact Wrestling. We saw the contract signing with Moose, W. Morrissey, and Matt Cardona. It all broke down, and we saw Matt Cardona swinging a chair at Moose, only for Moose to move and it to hit Chelsea Green. And Chelsea
took it like a champ.
She took a heck of a chair shot, Chelsea Green.
Thud. It was a proper thud as well, like going straight for the head there, like whoo.
She's that was a heck of a one. So that is the contract signing for the main event for Impact Wrestling Hard to Kill, which is coming up on January the 8th in Dallas, Texas. But a huge gimmick match has been added to that show, as well as that world title match, as we will see for the first time the Knockouts Championship be determined in a Texas death match.
Wow.
Deonna Purrazzo and Mickie James have just been tearing strips off one another. Now there's a no contact clause between now and Hard to Kill, and then they're going to go at it Texas Death style. This should be fun.
Amazing. That's gonna be incredible. We've seen a lot more sort of like, I guess, on mainline TV with obviously like Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa and everything. These women put on phenomenal matches, and if anything, Deonna Purrazzo and Mickie James have been doing so well this year, like really doing really good work, and I'm scared who's gonna live, Tom, at the end of this one. Who's gonna be alive?
Similar sentiment could be given to the first ever Women's Ultimate X match that we're going to see, featuring Lady Frost, Rosemary, Tasha Steelz, Chelsea Green, Rachel Ellering, and Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace put out a tweet saying that her grandma said, "I'm more excited about watching your Ultimate X match than I am Christmas."
Ultimate Xmas match. Why didn't they just do that? Come on now. Who doesn't love an Ultimate X match? I used to salivate when I was a kid watching an Ultimate X match. Like,
you weren't very well, were you, as a child?
No, I wasn't. I was sitting just in a pool of my own drool, multiple days a week. But yeah, no, that's gonna be amazing as well. Like, this is a good card. Impact have been pulling it out the bag this year. They really have.
They keep on keeping on. We'll have more news as we get it throughout the day at cultaholic.com. Are you on Twitch tonight, Andrew, or are we done for the year?
No, this is the last one for the year. So twitch.tv/cultaholic at 6 p.m. GMT. We'll be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. We'll either be doing that or we'll just be chatting and having a nice time, talking about the end of the year and wishing everybody a happy holidays. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So come on by and have a good time.
6 p.m. GMT, in case you missed it. Twitch.tv/Cultaholic. Keys.
Love you, bye.